We are watching Lauren's backstroke from the side above the water, commentary by Coach Chris. The first thing we're going to do is just watch it at full speed. Nice solid stroke. So now we're going to slow it down. Just look at some key frames and talk about some of your strengths and some of the things we can improve. So the first thing that stands out is you were leading with the shoulder. You can see it right here. So we got a real nice shoulder roll going on. So that's awesome, Lauren. Keep that up because that's the basic starting point for a good backstroke is leading with that arm, leading that arm with the shoulder, getting a nice shoulder rotation. We'll take a better look at that hand entry from the other video angle. But yeah, really good job leading with the shoulders. It's giving you a really good shoulder roll. Now, one thing I want to talk about. One of the things that we can improve and keep improving on all our strokes is our approaches to the wall. So here you got that last pull and then glide, glide, glide. Not only is that going to risk you for a DQ because you can only glide for a little bit before they'll DQ you, but it's also bleeding off speed, and that's time that we're adding to our swim because we're slowing down into that turn. So if we can just adjust our stroke rate a little bit so we can hold our momentum through that turn, it's going to make a big difference on our swims on these backstrokes. Okay, we'll look at that underwater, but you're doing kind of an old school double arm pull to start your stroke. Yeah, it's not really proper. You want to just pull one arm at a time and get into your stroke cycle. So we don't want to do a double arm stroke to do a breakout. We want to do one arm, pull through to your side, and then just start rotating like normal as you get through the surface. Again, really good shoulder rotation. Getting that pinky down. Kick is solid, but if you watch from this angle, you can see you're kind of kicking a little too high. See that knee come out? There it is. You want to try and keep those knees in the water. You want to try and keep the feet a little lower in the water. Backstroke's not like your freestyle. You don't want the kick to come out so you can accelerate the feet. It's the reverse direction, so we don't want the power phase of our kick to be out of the water. So you want to lower the kick a little bit so that you can have that range of motion so you're driving the water with that kick and you're keeping the feet underwater. Think of the freestyle kick as a wider set kick where the feet come out a little, and you think of the backstroke kick as the reverse. It's a tight, narrow kick that stays underwater, and that'll help you kind of develop a feel for how you want that kick to go. So really good shoulder rotation, nice leading with the shoulder. Biggest area I see for you to improve above the water is basically just getting more and more consistent on your walls, on your approaches. Because the better you get with that stroke count on all your strokes, the better you get at making sure that your hand, when you're swimming under the flag, your hand and strokes land at the same spot every time. That'll get you consistent so you can carry more energy in and out of the turn. And that can add up to a lot of time for your races that we can drop. So just focus on that in practice. Make sure that you're being conscious of it and working on it, and it will improve over time. So let's go to the underwater video where we're looking at the side.